How you doing, everybody? It's Kevin. We're back with another project. We're going to be making a couple reindeers today. We actually had some leftover 4x4 from when we made the candles. So we're going to use up this 4x4. You might as well use it, it's here. So we're going to make a couple reindeer. They're going to be made out of 4x4. I marked out a couple pieces here about 14 inches. So I'm going to get these cut up, and then I'll start cutting out the antlers and the nose. Let's see how this goes. Well, we got both pieces of our wood cut, 14 inches, 4x4, 14 inches. So we're going to go ahead and round off the edges on these. I'm a little tight for space in my garage. I got my truck in here today. Normally, you know, if it wouldn't be snowing outside, I'd have it outside. So it's a little bit tight, but we're going to get her done. We got an old piece of pallet wood here. What I've done, I've marked out some squares on it. I'm going to cut them out so I can make the antlers and the nose for the reindeer. What we've done, we've cut out 4 of these because we're going to make 2 of these. We cut 4 of these blocks out for the antlers. They're 3 inches wide and 6 inches long. Then we cut 2 of them out for the nose, and they are 3 inches wide and 3 inches long. So what I'm going to do now is all I'm going to do is I'm going to draw one antler, and then I'm going to trace it on each and every one of these. And then we could just flip them over and we'll have the 2 antlers. And the same way with the nose, we'll trace one, we'll cut one, mark it, cut it, we'll trace the next one, and then we'll mark it and then cut it. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I've never cut one of these antlers. I think I seen one time on a craft before, so I have nothing to go by. I'm just going to draw this antler, and I'm going to hope for the best. It is a craft, and it'll be mine. Now I can always go in a little bit further. May not be the perfect, but I'll get it pretty good here. Okay, so I'm going to stay with this inside line here. Stay with the inside one here. Stay on the darkest line here. That will be my antler. I think it don't look too bad. Hey, it's mine. So, actually they're not mine. I just make them so you can watch them. I'm going to draw a nose now. I think it looks like a pretty good nose. Let's see. Put it on the board here. See what it looks like on the board. I think it'll be a perfect size nose. So now we got the antler and the nose. All we got to do is cut them out and then trace them on the other ones, and we'll have all of them. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these out. Okay, my scroll saw is about 100 years old, I think. I don't know. It was given to me years ago, and but it still works great. So I'm going to use this scroll saw to cut these antlers and that nose out. I might be able to cut that on a bandsaw, but I'm going to try the scroll saw. We'll see how this thing works. Now that we've got the antler cut out and the little nose cut out, we're just going to trace them on our other pieces of wood so we can cut them out and they'll all be the same. We got all the pieces cut out. I'm going to just take some sandpaper over them and sand them up a little bit. Some of them are a little rough, but I think it'll look just fine. I want to tell everybody, listen, I don't have a pattern for these. There is no pattern. When I build something in my garage, I may have seen it before, but I've never built it, and I don't have any blueprint or anything to build this stuff. whatever I build in here or in my garage is out of my head. So if I see it, I'll try to build it. If I can, I will. But now we cut these 14. We're going to change that. After looking, it seems like they're a little bit smaller. We're going to take 2 inches off of them. They're going to be 12 inches now instead of 14 inches. I told you it's 14. We're changing it to 12. We think they're going to look better. So you just got to bear with me here. Like I said, I don't have a blueprint or anything. I'm just making them off my head, the top of my head. Alright, we got the blocks in the house here. We're going to put a coat of paint on them. As you know, you've seen we took off another 2 inches. So we're standing around 12 inches right now. We're going to paint these a brown. We're going to paint the antlers sort of an off-white. And we're going to paint the nose red. So we're going to go ahead and paint these. Alright, the nose is supposed to be Rudolph, so you could paint them any color you want. You could paint them black, whatever you want. We just painted them red so they sort of look like Rudolph. Alright, we got everything painted twice. Everything's painted twice. We're going to put them together and then we're going to sand them. As you can see, my wife is doing the painting and I'm doing the rest. We might have to touch up where the nails go in here. So, that's not going to hurt anything because we're actually going to sand them too. We're going to get our little nose put on here. Sort of like so. Now the antlers are not supposed to be on there exactly straight, so that's the way we put it on. So that's, you can do it that way or you do it however you want. Now she's going to touch up these. She'll touch up all the nail holes and then we'll get the paint in our eyes on. Okay, what we're going to do now is just daub the 2 eyes on it. Now don't forget, they don't have to be perfect because we're going to sand them when they're all done and rough them up and make them look kind of antique-ish maybe. Hopefully he won't look cross-eyed. But if he does, he's still our reindeer. Okay, there's your eyes. Looks good. Alright, we're going to get some sanding done. We're going to scuff him up real nice here. Okay, as you can see, we got them all sanded down. They're on the table. They look nice. Now you can decorate these a little more if you'd like. You could put ribbons on them, bows on them, whatever you want to do. Just use your imagination. Now we used up almost all of that 4x4. I got a little piece out there left. I may end up trying to make something else out of that one. So I wanted to tell everybody thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me thumbs up, thumbs down, or a comment if you'd like. Until next time.